Hey queens, you're welcome back again to my YouTube channel, and this is the second video among the 3 bonnet cap tutorial videos I am going to be dropping. And on today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to make the rope edition of this bonnet cap. The first video I made was the band edition. This is the rope, and the next one is going to be with the elastic. And I also did mention that I'm going to be packaging this for sales, so you want to watch all videos to see how it turns out. Please subscribe to this channel, drop a comment, and like this video. Thank you. So for this bonnet cap, I'm using 1 yard of doll face material. And right now, I'm just trying to fold this to get a width of 13 inches. And for my length, I'll be using 26 inches. So whatever you are using for your width, just go ahead and multiply it by 2. It's going to give you the length. On my previous video, I made a very detailed explanation on this. So I'll be dropping the link in the description box so you can go and watch it out to get a proper knowledge. So right now I'm just trying to get my length, which is 26 inches, and that is what I'm chalking right now. And right now I'll just go over to use my scissors to cut it out, and I will be cutting 2 of these. So guys, this is actually a 2-in-1 bonnet, but I just decided to use 1 color. But if I'm making this next time, I will be using another color to make it instead of using just 1 color. But this was what I have on ground, and I just had to make this video. By 1 color, I mean instead of using just the navy blue all through, you can just decide to switch it and just use navy blue and another color. You understand what I mean? So right now I am done cutting this out, and I'm just going to be placing them together. My first tutorial, I did this separately, but right now I just want to do it, cut them out together, because like I said, I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm trying to make my circle, and I just decided to use 12.5 instead of the 13 inches I marked earlier. I just used 12.5 because I just said I didn't want it to be so long or too full. So I just went in with 12.5 inch. And right now it is time for me to cut this out. So just go ahead and cut it out. And after I was done cutting it, I'll just go ahead and open it up, and then my circle is ready. And after I open this up, I'm going to be placing them right sides facing each other. And I'm going to be creating a 2.5-inch opening. So now the excess for this opening is so that it can enter your head very well after you've done your gathers. Because remember, this is not going to be having an elastic or a band. So with the aid of this opening now, it can actually enter your head properly. So I just went on to make a round stitch from the opening I created, and I am just notching that to relax properly. So right now I'm trying to cut out my rope, and for this rope I used 35 inches, but guys, please use more because it was so short and I wished I used more. Although as at the time I was cutting this, I wanted it short, but after everything I just wished I had made it long. So right now for the length, I will be using 4 inch for the wideness, sorry. So I'm just going to be cutting out 4 inch all the way. So queens, if you have watched up to this point, please remember to subscribe and like this video. So right now I am done cutting out my band, and I'm just going to notch the midpoint. And what I'm doing right now is that I am chalking my head circumference divided by 2. So go ahead, measure your head circumference, divide it by 2, and just make a notch. So I went on to my sewing machine and I folded this right side facing each other, and I'm just going to be sewing from the side of my band into the notch I made. So guys, just go ahead and watch what I am doing so you understand it clearly. So guys, I drop a lot of interesting behind the scenes on my shots, because sometimes if I include every clip, my video might just end up becoming so long. So some of those clips I actually make them into shorts. So do well to watch the shorts videos. It is very entertaining, and you also learn a lot from it. So you see how I sewed this, and I also went on to iron it very well. Now it is time for me to run my gathers. So I went in by 0.5 inch allowance, and I am just going to make a loose stitch all the way around. From the opening I made, that is where I'm just going to be making my stitch. So I hope you are enjoying this video. If yes, please remember to like this video and drop a comment. I mean a lovely comment. Thank you. So right now I'm done drawing my gathers and I have also ironed my band, and right now it's just time for me to stitch them together. I'll be sewing from the opening I made, the 2.5-inch opening I made on the band, on the bonnet, sorry, and the hair circumference I turned out from the band. That is where I connected them together to stitch. So I'm gonna head to stitch the first side, and I'm trimming off the rough edges, and I'll just closing it up with a top stitch from the other opening, and that is just it. So guys, I hope this is not actually confusing. Like, this is very, very simple, but in case you have any question and you feel confused in any way, just do let me know in the comment section and I will explain. Although I believe this video is very self-explanatory, but in case you are not clear on anything, just try to watch some of my YouTube shorts. Like I said earlier, there I drop some of these clips there so you can understand everything properly. So right now, guys, I am done. And this band is so beautiful, guys. This is so beautiful. And this was actually the first band I sewed. So this is the end of this tutorial. I will see you in my next band tutorial. Please guys, don't miss that tutorials, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.